Mm. Hi, Susan. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to our live Q&A all about gut health. So excited to be here and wonderful to see you. Hey, Brian. Hello, everybody. Hello, Jay Prince. Hello, Dripping something. Nice to see you. Hello, Cakesy, Josie. Welcome, welcome to our live Q&A all about gut health. Hello, Nicole. Hello, hello. I am live over on YouTube as well. If I don't know if that's not coming through, but it is for me. Hello, hello everybody. Hello Josh. Hello Faisal. Hello Dripping Sin. Hello, hello, hello. Be kind. Hello, I am Julia Loggins, a gut coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I'm not a doctor. I've helped thousands of people heal inflammatory gut issues. And I'm joined by Nicole, who is not only a life coach, but an expert in gut and kidney health. This is not medical advice. I'm not a doctor. I'm just talking to you about what protocols helped me save my own life and have helped my clients heal as well. Richard, so nice to have everybody here. Mary, um, hello. Oh my God, Myers. Hello, Cindy. Hello, everybody. Wonderful to have you here. You're welcome to Hello KS Photo Gal. You're welcome to drop your questions here. We are also live on YouTube, or at least I think we are, because that it's looking live to me. I'm not quite sure if Nicole, if you're having any luck over there. Hello, Life Coach Libby. Wonderful, nice to see you. If you are new faces, welcome to our Q&A on healing the gut. I am here with Nicole every Saturday and Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thrilled to have all of you here. You're welcome to drop your questions. If you are dropping a question that I'm not seeing, which sometimes happens, you're welcome to send me a DM, and I will excuse me. And I will thank you. Oh my God, my eyes. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for liking my live. That's so kind. Hello, Love Warrior Hugs. Wonderful to have you. Thank you so much for liking the live. Thank you for being here. And as I said, if you're, hey, bud, shush, shush, shush. That's my big guy, keeping all the bad guys out. But hey, um, and I'm just happy to have you here. I think, Nicole, maybe we're having an issue over on YouTube, but I don't know. Sometimes these things happen. Hello, Rose. Rose. Hey, how are you? I'm so glad that you're here. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Hello, Greta. And Rose, how are you doing? How was your week? What did you have for dinner? Hey, Rose, big hugs to you. Oh my God, you just started the gut cleanse. Oh my God, yes, yes. I hope it is an oh my God, yes, yes. Around if you don't know, she's talking about, or he or she is talking about my Happy Gut Cleanse, which is a natural formula I created for balancing the gut, helping cleanse the gut. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Seraphim. So nice to see you. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you. I hope you're doing great. Thank you. I had to do something with my hair before this live call. So thank you so much for the compliment. And how are you doing? How's everything going for you? Hey, pumpkin pie. I have a needy little Belgian Malinois just about to be in my lap. Hello, Susan. Hello, Britt and Natty. How are you? How's everything going? How was your week? Nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Rose, before the end of this call, you have to talk about what you had for dinner because I always want to know. I am 70. Are you 70? Seraphim, you look amazing in your pictures. Thank you so much. Well, we both you're on here talking about skincare. I'm talking about health. If we don't look like we're walking our talk, who's going to listen to us, right? So I think that we're just doing what we're sharing with everybody else. Can you take iron if you have diverticulosis? That's a question to ask your doctor. Rose, you had spaghetti squash with goat cheese and pesto. Oh, wow. That's so cool. So let me ask you about the pesto. Was the pesto made out of goat cheese? I'm not an expert in pesto sauces. So is that something you made out of pine nuts? I think that's one of the ingredients in pesto sauces, but I may be wrong. So for everybody out there who doesn't know Rose, there's no cheese in pesto. Okie doke. For anybody out there who doesn't know Rose always has the most delicious dinners, and I always have to hear what they are. So goat cheese with basil from a local farm. That's right. That sounds amazing with a spaghetti squash. for anybody who's new here, you just have to show up just to hear what Rose has for dinner. I definitely have to show up for that. Thank you, Rose, for sharing. And I write all of your dinner ideas down. Oh, I'm so happy that I've helped your husband. I love hearing that. I'm so glad. I remember when we met each other quite some time ago. Oh, Rose, you are totally welcome. You're such an inspiration to me because I tend to get in a rut. 3 months from a flare, had a colonoscopy, but he couldn't do it because the sigmoid was so inflamed. So I'm so thrilled you're 3 months from a flare. Did you recently have a colon, or did your doctor want to do a colonoscopy? Did he try? I'm just trying to um, understand what happened. So I'm hoping that you didn't have to do the prep and all that, and then he wasn't able to actually do it. But I'm thrilled that you are 3 months from a flare. And I really appreciate your everything here. Yeah, it's like a timeline, exactly. Nicole, nice to see that your statements are showing up here. I don't know. It's funny. I'm showing up live over on YouTube, but I'm not sure what else is happening. I don't know. So you haven't deviated. Oh, prep and all. You did the prep and all. It's not working. Okay. Oh well, that's okay. I don't know why, but onward we go. Sandy, nice to see you. Um, and so, Britt and Maddie, so what I'm hearing is that you did the prep and everything, and then they weren't able to do the colonoscopy, which, if that's true, I am so sorry because to have to go through all of that and then not get to have the procedure. Oh, I would hope that's not the case. Because if you're going to go that far, then at least we want to get the results, right? But I'm thrilled that you have been so long without a flare. Sigmoid is still inflamed. Oh, if there's any message here, it is just that the gut takes time to heal, even though and I think sometimes that um, people get so frustrated about timing, especially if I'm talking about diet things, and it feels like how can it take so long for the inflammation to calm down? And sometimes it just takes time. So sorry that you went through that, and I know I totally can imagine how disappointed you are to do the prep and everything. I hope that now you're not going to have to do anything for a long time, like to just give your gut a rest. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Nicole, for that. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Cassidy. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our live. If you are new, I'm Julia Loggins, a gut coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. I'm just talking to you about my experience as a gut coach for over 4 decades, and I'm joined by Nicole. Apparently, we are not live on YouTube today. Welcome, everyone. And I am excited, however, to talk to you about our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page because it has, if you're interested in products, brands, recipes, things like that, it's incredible. Um, oh, I can't. Oh, I'm so excited for you to get my protein powder too. I just spoke with a consult client yesterday who just got my protein powder. She ordered protein power. And she said that she is just loving it. She had tried so many products that just caused so much bloating, and she was so happy to find one that didn't. And that just makes me so happy. So I'm so excited. Please let me know how you like it. You can use you can just use 1 scoop because it's really nutrient dense. And I just mix mine with cold water. You don't really need anything to make it taste good because it's sweetened with monk fruit, which, as you know, has no aftertaste, no stevia, no gluten, no dairy. So I'm excited for you. Keep me posted. Um, Hello, user 40. Nicole, how are you? I'm so sorry we didn't get to chat before the live. I was working all day and catching up from yesterday. Ari, welcome. Any and Amazon, welcome, welcome. Forgive me for anybody if I'm not pronouncing your name right. Hey, Ellie, nice to see you. Hello, Paula and Dee Dee, welcome, welcome. Nice to have all of you here. Nicole, I hope you're doing good. I hope you had a good week. I hope everybody had a good week and that you're healing. You're good. Same old stuff. Okay, I get it. I totally understand that one. Hello, friend. Hey, Ellie. How are you? How was your week? If anybody has any questions, and either I'm not seeing them or you'd rather not share them, you're welcome to send me a DM and I will answer you within the next 24 hours. And if you would like any personalized advice or suggestions, that's what I do in my coaching calls. A lot of my coaching calls also, we focus on lifestyle changes. Hey, Nancy, nice to see you. Lifestyle changes, stress reduction, and kind of personal issues, things that people don't really talk about with maybe anybody. So I notice that those come up a lot on my coaching calls. We talk a lot about trauma. We talk a lot about history. All of these things factor into gut health issues. I was telling a client yesterday who comes from a history of trauma, that I have never had a client with a trauma history who doesn't have gut issues. So I'm thrilled to hear, however, from Ellie that her gut is great and things under the hood are normal. I love that. That is awesome. That just makes me so happy. I'm so thrilled. I'm so happy. I mean, we are always, we're always in touch with each other, my clients, my customers, when things don't go well. And as you know, it's kind of generally when we reach out for help. So it's awesome to hear when things are going well, because it's not only inspirational to me, but to everybody here as a group. And Ellie, I'm really happy for you. And you know i I just, my message and Nicole's message is that healing is possible, and nobody is going to tell us otherwise, because if we didn't believe it was possible, neither of us would be here. Hello, infinite possibilities, nice to see you. Hello, Lauren. Mm. Hello, 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 Adwa. Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody here. Um, and I'm just hoping that you are all having a good weekend so far, that you're all taking care of yourselves. You're doing some breathing, you're doing some food prep. Hello, Ken Roberts. Hello, Sheila. If you have any questions about diverticulitis, IBS, food combining, yes, Lauren, it's awesome to see you too. It has been a while. How are you? I would love an update. I love when old friends pop in, and I'd love to hear how you're doing. Potatoes, are they acceptable? Yes, although sweet potatoes are actually better and easier to digest than white potatoes. So, whatever you're doing, just make sure you're not eating the skin. Hello, abstract mind. It's wonderful to see you. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How is your healing going since your surgery? Are you out of the hospital? I believe that you're home. So how do you feel? And how's your digestion? And how's everything going? It's just so good to see you. Thank you for being here. Angela, big hugs to you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Doing well. Oh my gosh, the digestive enzymes are working. I love hearing that. That's so cool. For anybody that doesn't know, so digestive enzymes are something that can really optimize your digestion and bust bloat, indigestion, blood sugar crashes, that feeling of being exhausted after you eat and wanting to take a nap, or if your belly is a balloon, no matter what you eat, then a digestive enzyme with hydrochloric acid can be a game changer. I literally don't think I ever digested anything before I found digestive enzymes, but it was hard to find something that had just the right amount of hydrochloric acid, which sounds like a scary term, but our stomach makes, or is supposed to make, a really adequate supply of hydrochloric acid so that it pulverizes food, especially protein. People with inflammatory gut issues, generally, their stomachs don't make enough digestive enzymes, especially hydrochloric acid. So, supplementing can be a game changer. It was a game changer for me. I created a supplement called Enzyme Energy that has a minimum amount of hydrochloric acid, but enough to really get protein digested. And if you are over 40, just like Nicole says, statistics and research shows that you're very likely not making enough hydrochloric acid, especially if you have any digestive issues, bloating, blood sugar issues, constipation, diarrhea, IBS, anything like that, any gut issue. Um, Digestive enzymes may be the game changer that you're looking for. If you have never tried them, you might consider that. And they're always taken after a protein meal, never before. You don't want to take hydrochloric acid on an empty stomach because it can inflame the stomach. It's made to land on food. Of course, you can take it halfway through a meal, but I just make it easy on my brain and I just take it at the end. Oh, Nicole, thank you for my gift badge. Um, yes. Oh, Nicole said it was a game changer and she loves her enzymes. And I think you may be running out and it's time for me to send you some more. Hey, Sam. Oh, gosh, thank you so much. Lauren, oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I don't know, finding it's funny how a simple supplement or one or two can just make all the difference. There's certain things that made huge differences for me. Digestive enzymes was one. Separating my proteins and carbohydrates was another. That's called food combining. Another big change for bloat and digestion. Hello, Forever Yuga. Nice to see you. I know, Lauren, it's wonderful to have you here today. Bloat is gone. Oh my gosh. Isn't that amazing? It's so cool. When something like that can help you with something that is so frustrating and painful. And especially when you have been trying everything and you just haven't found something that works, it's really exciting to find something that works. I know that's how I feel about, whether it's a new supplement or just a change in diet or a change in protocol. I can't help shout it from the rooftops. Nicole, how's your foot doing? So, for any of you out there, our dearest Nicole broke her foot some months ago, and so I just want to hear how you're doing. Because Nicole and I didn't get to catch up right before I worked all day. Hey, I know, Lauren. I'm so glad it is a relief. I was in Los Angeles. I live in Santa Barbara. It's where my clinic is. And I went to Los Angeles for my nephew's wedding yesterday. And you know that I did not leave home without my digestive enzymes and my own food in a cooler. Oh, your foot is doing pretty good. Wow. That is amazing news. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, I brought my own food. They served food at the wedding, and it was lovely. Nothing I wanted to put in my stomach, but it was beautiful. And what was great is that I felt wonderful at the end of the wedding and wonderful by the time I drove home. And I didn't have to deal with food that wasn't going to work in my body. And I have taken that blue cooler everywhere in the world forever. So it is my friend Rita. Oh my gosh, our friend Rita is here. How are you? And it's wonderful to see you. Hello, Prince Not Charming. I love that name. Um, I'm hoping you are charming. Um, Nicole has a miracle cream. Wow, a miracle cream. And what does it do? We could all use a miracle, right? Hello, Frankie. Rita. Rita, how are you? And how's your summer? And how's everything? How are you doing? Rita is a dear, dear friend. So it's for neuropathy. Oh, that's so cool. Wow, that sounds like something that you're going to share on our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. Yeah, that I'd love that. Yeah, Lauren and I on the same page. It's great to just be able to feel good at the end of a social event. And my one of my nephews All of my nephews, all of the people in my family have a sensitive gut. My nephews are all in their 20s and 30s, as my kids are as well. And it's that age where you kind of want to fit into everybody. But my nephews have all grown up with me. So they are really used to just doing whatever works for them. And when I brought my cooler out at the wedding, my youngest nephew said, "Oh, Auntie Julia, I am so proud of you. You just show up and take care of yourself wherever you are. You are my role model." And it was so sweet. And doing that, I think that's what is, I mean, certainly my job to do for my family, which is to just kind of make it normal and natural to take care of ourselves, to prioritize ourselves. How many out there, especially I'll ask how many of you women have seen Melanie's posts from the We Don't Care Club? If you haven't, you check her out. She has something called the We Don't Care Club. She's hilarious and she's now becoming famous. Sometimes the right people become famous. And what she's talking about is all the things that we deserve not to care about. She's talking about menopausal and postmenopausal women, and she's hilarious. However, I think it honestly goes for all of us. And I think I'll do a gut health, we don't care, because it's really important to, yeah, like Lauren says, we have to advocate for ourselves. Nobody else is going to do it. And then there's that part of us, especially for women, I think, although, my nephews deal with it too, where we think people are going to judge us. And you know what? If they do, that's their problem. It's not our problem. We have to advocate for ourselves. We have to prioritize ourselves. At the end of the day, does anybody really care? We're the ones who are going to suffer at night in the bathroom. Everybody else will have just forgotten whatever. So, Lauren, thank you so much for my gift badge. So sweet. So please, if you please advocate for yourself. And one of the things I was talking about to my consult client yesterday is how to language taking care of yourself. She lives in the Midwest and has lots of friends who want to cook for her. Hello, Kellyanne. She has friends who want to cook for her. And she just doesn't know how to say no to all the things that she can't eat. Hey, Mary. And so I told her that what I suggested is she tell her friends that she just realized recently that she has serious food allergies. The word allergies is something people understand and recognize. And so it's a really good word to use if you feel shy, whether it's to a server in a restaurant or to your auntie who tries to give you macaroni and cheese, to say thank you so much. But I've recently learned I am seriously allergic to dairy, to cow cheese, to whatever it is. It makes it so much easier. Many Laura Nicole said she doesn't care how people feel, and everyone could use a dose of that. But I work with a lot of clients who really struggle with feeling like it's okay to advocate for themselves. And so we talk a lot about how to language self-care. And sometimes, that's what we do for each other is lift each other up and help each other find those words. If you'd like some help in doing that, that's what my coaching calls are for. Mary, it's so wonderful to have you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here and coming to say hello to us. I'm sending you big hugs. I loved the beautiful picture. I can't remember if it was here or Instagram on your beautiful Rottweiler, which I love. Oh, so sweet. In fact, Mary, do you follow Cherry Hogs over on Instagram and here on TikTok? He's a dog trainer, and Rottweilers are one of his favorite breeds. Check him out. You will get a big kick out of him. His name's Charlie. He's from England, but he lives in the U.S. Cherry Hogs. Angela, it's hard to find other people who are dairy, gluten, soy, pork, and free. Well, that's what we're here for, Angela. We are here to be your backup. We're here to be your community. And if you need support, we are here. Nicole and I are here every Saturday and Sunday. And our whole mission is to provide support, inspiration, um, and suggestions, even for languaging, how to take care of yourself, especially if the people in your world are not caring for themselves the way you do, or your family eats very differently, or your partner eats very differently. So, I mean, a lot of my coaching calls talk about how to deal with that because it is a big deal. It seems easy to just hand somebody a list of what to eat and not eat, and you all know that is the tip of the iceberg. It's really like, how do we put that into practice in daily life? How do we do it? How do we say, how do we say no and feel okay about it? And some people don't have any problems doing that, but a lot of people with gut issues are highly sensitive people and don't like to offend others. Mary, you're good. Still in Texas, back to North Carolina in 2 weeks. Can't wait. Oh, yay! So great to. So you are in Texas. What do you? Um, is it warm there? My kids, my youngest, and their partner lived in Austin for a couple years, and the summers were pretty brutal. Hello, Dr. Rosemary Mitchell. Nice to have you. Uh, you're in Dallas. Oh, you're in some humid weather. You are in some humid weather. Kelly, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Nice to have you. Welcome to our live Q&A. You're welcome to leave your questions. Also, check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page for brands, products, recipes, and just a ton of information about the things we talk about here. Nicole is always adding to it with ideas, things she finds in the grocery store that are safe for people with inflamed guts. Hello, Izzy Marie. Nice to see you. If you are new, welcome. It's always, it's always wonderful to see new faces. I know that unfortunately this often means it's because people are not, they're suffering, but I'm still happy to have you all here. Yesterday was home blood type testing. Oh, whoa, that's so cool. Nicole and I were talking about how to do a test for finding out your blood type. And I'm curious to see how that turned out for you. Diane, you just charged. Okay, I'm going to talk about Sugar Flush. So Diane just started it. Sugar Flush is a new formula that I found, and I'm sharing it on my website. And it is a natural formula made from silica that that flushes sugar from your body, so it will reduce the amount that you as actually assimilate in your body, and it can help balance your blood sugar and completely tame your cravings. So the way you take it, Diane, is to take 2 capsules. You can start with one after you've had a bite or two of a meal, the biggest 2 meals of the day. So I generally, that's lunch and dinner. So take a few bites of food, then take your sugar flush, 1 or 2 capsules, and the whole effect of that is to trap what the product does is it traps sugar and fat and it flushes it. That's why it's called sugar flush, and it really flushes it. And it is a product that it's a formula that has been used in Europe really successfully. And many people are actually replacing GLP-1 um, products with this particular formula because people have had such amazing results with it, taming cravings and also just balancing blood sugar. I, I've I have been looking for a formula my whole career that balanced blood sugar naturally because blood sugar issues are a big deal in my family. My diabetes was one of the things that my dad passed from. Everyone in my family has dealt with blood sugar issues. We have always handled our blood sugar by really taking care of our diet. But the whole point of the product Sugar Flush is that it could allow you to have a cheat meal without consequences. And that feels like something I have really never been able to offer, because there are generally, for people with blood sugar problems, huge consequences for a meal that has sugar, carbs, anything like that. So to be able to still not have a huge consequence and to have something that you might not have been able to have before feels like something I've been wanting to offer. So Diane, please, please, reach out to me here if you have any questions about it. I'd love to hear how it's doing for you. All of my family has been using it, and I'm super excited about it. It's a little bit different for me, obviously, to be able to share something that has to do with blood sugar, but I am passionate about the issue, especially because of the rising levels of type 2 diabetes in America. Lauren, you've started following the blood type diet and you feel better. Oh, I love that. So Diane, thank you for asking about it. If you have any questions, you know how to find me here, or you can email me, and I want to be with you every step of the way because I'm super excited to hear how it works for you. Nicole just got hers and she's just started on it. Lauren, I'm so excited. So, if you don't mind me asking what blood type you are, maybe you already said that in the chat, but you've just been following. So, for everybody out there who doesn't know about blood type diet, it's a diet that, or there was a famous book written called Eating Right for Your Blood Type by Dr. Peter D'Adamo. It was written in the 90s, and I've been eating for my blood type ever since I read about it, and I've had amazing results. Oh, Lauren, you're a blood type O. Blood type O is the most common blood type. I think Nicole is a blood type O as well. It was the first blood type. So hunter gatherers, if you are blood type O, then you're not going to do well um, on definitely not on wheat, sugar, dairy, and processed foods. None of that was on the planet when our ancestors were evolving. In fact, there was no farming. So you may be one of those people, as I am, that discovered they're actually better completely grain free. So when I found out I was blood type O, it was like a light went on. Like, whoa, no wonder I definitely don't do well on wheat, but no wonder I don't really do that well on grain, period. So I've been grain free for 25 years at least. Feels so much better. Um, grain is not, grain is, farming is not that old, in the course of a human evolution. So farming is actually pretty new. Most of our ancestors didn't evolve when people were eating grain. They ate meat, fruits, vegetables, um, eggs, things like that. So if you're blood type O, you need more protein than any other blood type. Boy, that was a big wake up call for me. Lauren, maybe true for you, more protein than you were eating before. And it sounds like you're also eating less grain and maybe feel better. I really noticed a huge change. I, I just felt like, am I the only one who just doesn't digest even the gluten-free foods? I still didn't feel that great on gluten-free foods, and I just avoid them. Now, obviously, other blood types, for instance, blood type A, which were the first farmers, they're certainly not going to do well on wheat, but they may actually be able to handle other types of grains, rice, quinoa, buckwheat better. But, blood type O's, Lauren, the same thing for you. You may be blown away to discover what life is like without grain. It just seems so contrary to how we were all brought up, so contrary to the conditioning that it's like, do you remember going to school? I'm 70, so I mean, this is from ancient times, but do you remember going to school where they were talking about the four food groups? Certainly we all, there was the old milk is good for everybody. Definitely not blood type O's. Nobody was drinking cow milk for our ancestors at all. And then there was the whole grain thing. where we were eating white bread. What a disaster. I mean, no wonder our guts are not working. And then there was the sugar where that was, certainly there was no sugar around. Our ancestors were not eating any sugar. Even people, even 100 years ago, who ate some sugar in their diet was minuscule compared to how much sugar people eat now. Hey, Dax, my friend Dax is here, and if any of you are going to go to Knott's Berry Farm, then you have to say hi to my friend, your favorite oath breaker, who is there with doing an amazing thing. And I wish I was there because I would just love to be able to do that. So I hope you're having the best time. It looks like you are, and I'm here for that. Lauren, you ate sugar cereals the majority of your. Oh, is there anything worse for blood type O than sugary cereals? We've got the wheat, and then we've got the sugar, and then probably cow milk on top of that. It's just a wonder any of us are here. It's just a wonder. No wonder our gut was such a mess, and it's just kind of amazing. The amazing thing is that the people who were creating those cereals pretty much knew better, especially the really sugary cereals. It was really just a matter of what are we going to get people to eat and get them hooked on, because those kinds of tastes are they're seriously you seriously create immense cravings for those things. I'm sure I was dealing with, besides all the other gut issues I've had, I'm sure I was dealing with major candida. That's a yeast overgrowth that comes from a lot of sugar. Carbohydrates like simple white flour turn into sugar. So we were probably, so many of us, struggling with candida and yeast and bloated bellies all the way through our childhood, and our teen years, which is such an embarrassing, horrible time to have gut issues. I have a lot of teenage clients, but at least now in this moment of time, there is a lot of support for different ways of eating, certainly different than, those of us who were given sugary cereals. I think of all those cereal ads, Wheaties, Breakfast of Champions. Um, I don't know. Who survived that? I mean, you guys are all amazing, and I think, everybody deserves just a huge trophy just for being here, that we've survived it through eating that junk processed food that I mean, that kind of, we probably would have been better off eating the box than what was in it. It's pretty crazy. So, if for any of you, if you're looking to find out what your blood type is, you can go on Amazon, and there is a test that you can do at home. It's called the Ellen Card test. And it's a simple test you can do at home. It's like $20, and it will tell you what your blood type is. You can ask your doctor, but it's often not in your blood work. Hello, my friend, Dr. Joe Court. I hope you're doing great and you're having a great summer. Nicole did a post on our Facebook page that describes all of this. So if you're wondering, it's our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. And it talks all about how to do where to find a test for your blood type. I'm so happy that there is a test like that, because as I said, a lot of times clients have called their doctors and it's not in any of their files. Janet, you are RH negative. Okie doke. You can DM me about that. Blood type testing is not covered by insurance. Yeah, but the cool thing is the Ellen card is really inexpensive and super easy to do at home. You'll find it on Amazon. I don't know where else you'll find it, but I've always seen it there. Hello, Carmen. So check it out. Oh, it's $9.95. It's even cheaper than it used to be. I think it used to be like $20. So now it's only 10. $9.90. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. It's even cheaper than I thought. Okay, even if insurance was going to cover it, it wasn't going to be that inexpensive. It is so worth it. That's really cool. So that's probably the most affordable test that I have seen online. Um, yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. Marie, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you on our live call. Latency, nice to see you. I'm having my green organic green mint tea, but I'm really excited because Nicole is sending me a wonderful tea and I can't wait to try it. I'm super excited right out of her garden. All the gut healing herbs that she grows, she's sending me. Thank you, darling. I'm so excited. Mm, I will be very happy to have those. Maybe by maybe by next week, I'll be talking all about that. Lauren, oh my gosh, so sweet of you. Thank you so much for our gift badge. And it is we have 20 minutes left of our call. I can't believe it always flies by. Even though we're not even live on YouTube, it's flying. Oh, definitely by next week. Okay, super excited. Yes, this call always flies by. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your great questions. Thank you for your suggestions. And if there is also, because Nicole loves researching recipes, one of the things that we love to share on that Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page is a way to, hey, Fabio, nice to see you, is a way to make your favorite food only in a fashion that your gut will love. So if you have a favorite food, please share it. Like a favorite food that you're not eating right now because you're trying to protect your gut, share it with us. And Nicole will be challenged to recreate it in a form that you can handle. Oh, she made yellow squash fritters. Wow. Did you make them in like an air fryer to get them crispy? Lauren, okay, so Lauren, beef is something that you're looking for on how to, like, because you're not digesting. Is that because it doesn't digest well? I mean, I don't digest beef well either, Lauren, so I stick to lamb and bison. That's just my idea about that. I don't know how to make beef more digestible. It is the hardest red meat to digest. Do you like lamb, Lauren? Because lamb is so much easier to digest. Yeah, diverticulitis flaps. But try, like, I make a slow cooked lamb stew that's so digestible. And also bison stews, much more digestible than beef. Jess, enchiladas. Now that's an interesting call. Can we remake an enchilada? We certainly can't use tomato sauce because it's so acidic. We probably could use a cassava tortilla and goat cheese, but I'm trying to think about what to do with that tomato sauce. I know, but thank you for that. I can think of the tortilla and the goat cheese, and certainly you could put turkey in it. Not sure how to recreate that tomato sauce. I have a recipe for ketchup that maybe could be converted. Interesting, though. Thank you for the challenge. You haven't tried lamb or try a lamb stew, Lauren. You might actually get away with that. The slow cooking of it. Butternut squash, butternut squash and carrot sauce, maybe. Yeah, I like that. A red pepper would be okay in a blend for sure. Does acidic food affect the colon or just the stomach? That's a great question. It affects the whole gut, so not just the stomach. Um, but that's a great question. Yeah, try that, Lauren, and let us know. I've never really been able to digest beef well, even with digestive enzymes, but lamb is like one of my absolute favorites. I eat a lot of it. And bison as well, although even I like lamb even better. It's even more digestible. So if you want any recipes, Lauren, DM me. Um, would that mean coffee as well? Yes, 100%. That's why we talk a lot here about our friends' coffee company right here on TikTok and Pangea, Pangea. Pangea makes a low acid coffee that does not inflame the gut. You still don't want to drink it on an empty stomach or right during a flare, but you will find it. Hey, Lexus. But we love Pangea coffee, and it is once you're past your flare, then it is a low acid coffee. Oh, you got Pangea last week. What did you think? It's on our Facebook page. My clients just love it. It comes in a whole bunch of different flavors. Yeah, we want to hear how you liked it. I think Nicole drink. Do you drink it too, Nicole? Mm. I would love to hear about that. I'm Britt and Maddie, super excited. Fabula is also a good low acid coffee. Yes, absolutely. It's cool that there are more and more low acid brands. I love that. Hey, Ginger Snaps, nice to see you. Um, Hello, J Trade Futures. Nice to see you, JJ Trades. Yeah, it's exciting. So, but just know that even if your coffee is organic, it isn't necessarily low acid unless it says that. So, oh, it says it's great. Britt and Maddie said it's not quite the normal coffee flavor, but you're happy to have it. Enjoy the mornings. One of my clients who's struggles a lot with diverticulitis, so had to let go of regular coffee. She loves it. But she said what she notices is it doesn't have that bite that she's used to in coffee. So she kind of had to get her taste buds accustomed to a different flavor. Britt, Maddie, do you find that as well? Nicole, do you find that? Anybody who drinks Pangea or low acid coffee, do you notice that you have to get your taste buds accustomed to not having that bite that we are kind of used to with drinking coffee? It's kind of part of the flavor package. But I'm so glad that you're happy to have it. You enjoy your mornings. It has caffeine. Caffeine isn't the problem. It's very smooth. Yeah. It's very smooth. So there is absolutely a slightly different taste. However, it's so worth it because it means that you get to have coffee. And as I've said before, it's not the caffeine that's the problem, which is why green tea and matcha, completely alkaline, are safe if you have digestive health issues. But if you're a coffee lover, like I think Britt Maddie probably is, then you know, matcha or green tea just isn't going to do it. It's not going to do it all the time. If you love coffee in the morning, then try a low acid coffee, Fabula, Pangea. As I said, just if you're drinking something that doesn't say low acid, it's not low acid. Even if it's organic, no matter what great things it says on the label, it has to say low acid. What I love about Pangea, there's an organic low acid coffee that's sold at Costco. Oh, that's cool. What I love about Pangea, besides it's a small company where they take it really seriously because their family has gut issues, they test it for mold and allergies. And coffee is one of those products that can have a high mold content. Lauren, has anyone tried Foddy sensitive marinara? You tried it and it didn't bother you. Oh, I love that. Do you know um, my do you know, I feel like there's a reason, Lauren, thank you for sharing that. I love that page. If anybody doesn't know their products, Foddy or Fody, I don't know how you say it, Foddy, they're here on TikTok and they do products for people with sensitive guts. I'm trying to think what the reason is that I haven't shared their company. It's either because the marinara sauce has tomatoes or because it has onion and garlic. It probably doesn't have onion and garlic, so it may be because it has tomatoes. Lauren, if you don't mind reading the label, you can tell me. So does that marinara sauce have tomato sauce? uh, and tomato sauce, the tricky thing about tomato sauce is it's going to be reactive for people with ulcers, gastritis, and GERD, especially for those people. um, so Lauren, you'll get back to me, and I'll also check it out as soon as our live is over because I do love what they're doing. Are fermented foods safe for diverticulitis? I would not. I mean, the problem with fermented foods like sauerkraut or kimchi is the fiber in cabbage, because that's basically one of the main foods that they are fermenting. Um, and I've seen Fadi Foods here on TikTok, and they have their own website. I think you can find them on Amazon as well. Um, so I would stay, if you have diverticulitis, especially if you're anywhere near a flare, then you don't want to be eating. You're asking about kefir. Great question. Yes, as long as it's goat kefir, it's fantastic. So that's a great question. And thank you so much. And thank you for clarifying. Somehow my mind went to sauerkraut, but absolutely, as long as it's goat kefir, sorry about all the dinging. Um, that is a family group text. Yes, as long as it's goat kefir, goat yogurt, absolutely fantastic and great to heal your gut, and totally fine if you have diverticulitis. Absolutely. Hello, my friend. Wake Up with Casey. For any of you who don't know Casey has an amazing podcast where she features wellness people and all kinds of fascinating people. So you can follow her here on TikTok. Lauren, so it has chopped tomatoes, no garlic, no onions. You buy it at Wegmans. Okie doke. So, that is actually, that is really wonderful to know. It does have the chopped tomatoes, but it does not have garlic and onion. I knew that there was something there. The only reason I haven't done more promotion about it is because of the tomatoes. But it's actually great to know. So, is it a carrot puree? And it's so is it a carrot puree or carrot and tomato? I'm gonna have to like look at that again. Thank you so much for sharing it. And Nicole is ditto on the Wegmans. So for any of you who live where there's a Wegmans grocery store, they have a lot of gut healthy products. Costco also does. I do a lot of shopping at Trader Joe's. I love their cocoa aminos. In fact, when I do my coaching calls, it's amazing how many of my clients don't know about cocoa aminos. You've got to try that if you don't know about it. It has, yes, that and sea salt. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing that, Lauren. That's really cool. I'm super excited, and I'm going to do another deep dive into that company. I know their whole focus is on offering things to people who have gut issues, especially IBS. And their page is pretty hilarious. If anybody hasn't seen their page, it's very entertaining for people with IBS and gut issues. Cocoa aminos are so fabulous. If anybody out there doesn't know about cocoa aminos, yeah, Lauren loves them too. I love them. Cocoa aminos are only made of coconut. There's no soy, there's no sugar, and they are sweet and tangy, sweet and sour and tangy. And I put it on everything, like on vegetables, on fish, on meat. I just love it. And Nicole has featured it on our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. You can buy, there's many brands of it. I buy a brand of it that's at Trader Joe's. My husband buys it, a different brand, at our local health food store. So I'll bet you that Wegmans carries it as well. I bet you Costco's will carry a brand of it. Hello, Castro Guns. Nice to have you. Hello, Connie. Hello, interested. Nicole, I'm so bummed that we never went live on YouTube, and I don't really know why, since yeah, I don't know why, but anyway, I'll try again tomorrow. We have 9 minutes left. Oh, they do have it. Okay, thank you, Lauren. So it sounds like Wegmans is a great store for health food products as well as other kinds of things. We don't have that out here on the West Coast, but I'm so glad that we have more stores to talk about. Aldi's is another store that we talk about a lot. For those of you who live where there's an Aldi's, they also have great health food products. KD, your iron percentage, ferritin, your body is not utilizing it. So, KD, do you use digestive enzymes with your protein meals? That is, that is a game changer when it comes to actually assimilating and utilizing um, uh, minerals and important things like iron. So check that out. Wegmans is amazing. Oh, that's great. Pure encapsulations. Okay. And does that have, yeah, we are not doctors. So we are not talking about anything medical, just talking about, ways that we can promote digestion, optimizing digestion. Does Pure Encapsulations digestive enzymes? I know that brand. Yeah, it's just our experience. Um, I know that brand, but I don't know if that has hydrochloric acid. So look at the bottle and see if that particular digestive enzyme has hydrochloric acid. Because if it doesn't, it's not going to be able to get the iron out of your protein meals. And that is where most of the iron is going to come from. So it's important to be able to assimilate the foods that have high levels of iron. You do want to stay away from things like spinach because of the oxalic acid. So, oxalic acid are minerals that get trapped in our joints and they can cause kidney stones. No fun at all. They also get caught in our joints and they cause joint issues. Oxalic acids cause lots of problems. And beet tops, kale, and spinach are some of the foods that have the most and they are, yeah, spinach is not good for the kidneys, kale, the same. Hello, Maurice. So, I'm talking about those foods particularly because when we think of high iron, especially those of us who grew up in the Popeye generation, we were told that spinach had a lot of iron, but we don't want to consume a lot of spinach because of kidney stones. Beets, spinach, kale are not good for the kidneys. And I have had some of our friends right here in our community who are young have kidney stones. So kidney stones are not just something that happens to old people like me. Hello, Z. Nice to have you. Nice to see you. Potato skins are bad too. Oh, that's interesting. I actually didn't know that potato skins had oxalic acid. I don't eat potato skins um, for plenty of reasons, but I didn't know that they had oxalic acid. That's really interesting. Hello, Z. How are you? High oxalates. Okay, so we have 5 minutes left. Hello, Peanut Sue. For anybody, you're so welcome. I'm so happy that you're here and welcome if you're new. Britt and Maddie, you're hopping off, leaving with food ideas. Okay, we love you. Thank you for being here. Happy healing, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And big hugs to you. Hello, Kitty. Oh my gosh, thank you. Such sweet compliments. I so appreciate it. Big love to you. Thank you. Thank you for my gift. So sweet. Nicole and I will be here tomorrow. We may be on YouTube or not. I'm not sure. I will try, but we will be here tomorrow. We will talk about all your questions about gut health, about foods that you're loving. We'll talk about your questions about food combining. If any of you have tried the blood type diet or have any questions, let us know. Lauren, it's so nice to have you tonight. And I hope you have a beautiful evening, whatever you're doing. I hope that for everybody this weekend, some of what you do involves taking care of yourselves. Um, and that you're not at the very bottom of your own to-do list. Please take really good care of yourselves. Use the weekend to just decompress, take some deep breaths, do food prep, take a bath, whatever it is that makes you feel like you're ready to get going for the week. Kitty, digestive enzymes would help. I'm not sure what would help. Something specific? Is there something specific you're wondering if they would help? Maybe you asked a question and some of it got cut off, but you're welcome to direct message me if the whole question didn't land here. Lauren, big hugs to you. Hello, Cowpoke. So, Kitty, direct message me and I'll get the whole question. Sorry if I'm not understanding the whole thing right here. Hello, Cowpoke. We are about to sign off. So if you have a question about anything about digestive health, natural digestive health, we're not doctors. I don't diagnose, I don't talk about medicines, but we just talk about natural ways of healing and caring for ourselves. You're welcome to leave me a question. If you'd like to talk to me personally, that's what I do on my coaching calls. You can sign up on my website. Check out our amazing Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page that Nicole does such a beautiful job with. And she just did a post on blood type, which is really super exciting. And I love talking about it. Hello, Nanita. Hello, Kay Danielle. So, love to everybody. And I will see you and Nicole, and I will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you have any questions, leave them here. Love you all, and please take great care of yourselves.